think one of the main bits of accessories that you're going to need, guys, is the DJI Mini 3 Pro flying wheel kit, and that's obviously to do with the batteries. So once you get it, guys, what you want to do straight away is to charge up the batteries. So now you're going to have 3 lots of batteries. Now obviously one of the batteries is already in the drone. Now another thing is, I've been using that one battery now. I must have used it 20 times now. But what I'm going to do also, I'm going to mark these batteries. So my first battery, number 1, 2 and 3, and I'm going to alternate these two more until I get up to about 20. So then I've got 1, 2, 3, and what that will do, that will prolong the battery, because what you don't want to do is just use one battery, keep charging it all the time. But if you've got all 3 batteries, then you should have no problem flying your drone for a couple of years, if anything, maybe longer. I mean, I've got Phantom batteries for my Phantom 3 standard, and even my old Vision Plus, which I can still use. So yeah, just taking a bit of care of your battery. Now another thing you got to remember, guys, is that these batteries haven't been updated. So as soon as you charged up these batteries, I'll show you later anyway, but charge these batteries up. Once they're fully charged, we will put it into the drone, we'll turn on the drone, and on the screen, the RC screen, it should say that the batteries need updating. But first of all, we'll charge up the batteries, and we just make sure they're in the box. So what I've done now, all 3 batteries are fully charged, and this is the battery that I first have. And if you notice now, what I've done now, I've marked each battery now. You don't need to put stickers on, guys. You can just use a pen to mark them, a marker pen. So I've got 1, 2 and 3. And what I've always done is I've just done I always make a list. Now obviously this first page is number 1 battery, and these are all the dates that I've done it. And I've gone right up to, I've charged this one 19 times since I've had it. Now what I'm going to do now is 2 and 3, I'm going to do those now until all 3 have had 19 charges. So that's that plan, and I think it's something worth doing, guys. Then you know each battery has gone through the continuous rotor. So what we've got to do now is to get your controller, and we're going to go through these 2 batteries to make sure they're updated. So what you got to do, guys, we'll put that one to the side. We'll put in number 2 battery, and we'll just load it up. We'll just put that one over there. We'll just take off the gimbal guard. So put that there. We'll just get the controller, and we'll turn on the controller first. And we'll turn on the drone. So hopefully it will come up on the screen, the RC screen, that the battery needs updating. I'll just let it load up to how it is. I'll just knock that down a minute. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go into about, and we'll see if we need any updates. I'll check for update. First mistake, I forgot to check that it's connected to the internet. So That's probably why nothing come up on the screen. So just let that load up. So that's now connected to the internet. Just give it a couple of moments. Okay, so we go back into About, check for updates. So it's saying new firmware available. So we just tick that. So we just have a quick read. The aircraft will be updated to the latest version. So we just do that. Now this is mainly to do with the battery. Right, so it's saying battery firmware update successful. Restart if aircraft power is off automatically, which it has done. So I'll just turn on the drone. And it's saying on there, battery firmware update successful. So we're just doing just to see if it's ready to fly. Go fly. So the drone's ready for its next flight. So what we're going to do now, we're going to do it all again. So we shut it all down, turn off the drone. Turn off the controller. So turn on the controller. So this time I'm going to make sure that I've got the internet still on. I'm hoping that obviously it's still on. So okay. So we're just going to check the internet's on. So I'm going to turn on the drone. So it's just going into the app. Okay, so we go into the three dots, About, check for updates. So it's the same as before, update. So battery firmware updated, so that's good. What we'll do is just turn that off there, power up the drone again. So everything's done. What I will do, I will just check, because you never know. These updates have been coming out thick and fast this past week. Nope, everything's up to date. I'll just have a quick check it. Yep, the app's still the same. Okay, and there we got the battery SN at the bottom there. Okay, so everything's done. Come out of that. We'll turn off the drone. Turn off the controller. Job done. So guys, the drone's all ready to go out on its flight. I'm going to keep number 3 battery in there because I'm keeping a record of them now. And then when I get to 19 charges, I will then do 1, 2, 3. So yeah, that's how it's done. I know it's not really put across there really. I think a lot of people, and I've known people to get the Fly More kit and they put in the new batteries, forgetting about, they got to update them. And it's pretty important because it will affect the drone, especially if it's flying over the sea or something like that. But now they're all updated. So as always, if you've got any questions, please ask them below. Give it a thumbs up if you want, and I'll catch you on the next video.